Okay, here you can see one of the struts. It's very thin fabric, not very thin, but thin fabric, very flexible. Um, so you can fold it 1,000 times, absolutely no problem. Here is the way that I finish the ends. It's a way that doesn't allow the thing to go outside, and it's quite light. There are more information on the website about how I do it. Here there is a blader. For now the blader is made of the same fabric than the bladers on the classic inflatables with a seam welding, but then obviously it will be a tube without welding. So if you want to connect two different tubes together, two different hoses. For example, in this case I have a small diameter hose and here I have a wider one. So it's very simple. Here you can see I have a ring made of a small part of a PVC tube. Here I have the same one. I have two rings. I put it inside the tube and then I fold the tube, the hose inside itself for 10 centimeters, and I put a little bit of glue or something, and it will stay like this. Then to connect, it's very simple. I will just overlay both rings, so like this, to put the wider one, the wider hose inside the smaller one. So I put the ring inside. Now I will align it with the other one to have them well aligned. Okay, like this. Here you can see I have the two rings together, and when you have that, you can put the forces you want. It's impossible to have them disconnecting. It's impossible. Now if I want to access the blader inside, I just have to do that. They are disconnected and I can access the blader. So this is useful if you want to connect two hoses of different diameters, or if you want to make a ring with the leading edge and trailing edge. You connect with this system here, for example. You remove these things and you do that, and you can have a ring. Okay, this video to show you how is made a tube, how it is installed in the kite, and how to inflate it. So here you can see the strut itself, the hose itself, which is inside its socket. Okay, the termination is not very good. It's just a prototype. Here we have my tank with air, so I don't have to pump thanks to that. You can see here I have just 200 psi, which is 14 bars inside this one, this small tank, which is quite light. It is made of aluminum, and the air comes through this hose, and I can control the pressure that I put in the strut with this one. And this one is to control the pressure inside to know how much pressure I have inside the tank. So it's very simple. I have a bicycle valve that I open, I connect, and I can start to put the pressure. So yes, I have already 2 bars. I will go to 4 bars. And it is ready to fly. I put 4 bars, but I think I can put much more with the same fabric. With 4 bar I got no problem, so slowly I will go to 5, 6, 7, 8, but for now it's like this. So you can see that this strut can bend, not much, and there is some resistance, but for example in a wave it will fold. You see it folding and coming back to its position. Obviously with 4 bars it is quite nervous, and it's really very light steel.